Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Ben and Boone do a thing and then maybe fix some stuff. Boone is not here right now, so it's just me. But I did something, and now I'm going to replace our washer and dryer. So the first thing you want to do when you're doing any type of big appliance is make sure you have a path cleared for you to take the old ones out, to put wherever you want in the garage or wherever, and then get the new ones back in without bumping into some stuff, because you're gonna think you're good, you're gonna start pushing, you're gonna run into something, you have to stop, set it down. Nobody wants to do that. Only tools I'm gonna need today: my hand cart to make it easy to move some stuff, and then a Phillips screwdriver to take the power cord from the old dryer to move to the new dryer. Okay. So here we have our old washer and dryers. Side by side, Samsung front loaders, and the dryer just kind of stopped drying really good. Like, you know what I mean? Like it would like dry it, but I'm like, it's still kind of So then we were hanging the clothes outside to dry because summer Arkansas hot, but it's actually been cooling off lately, and it's been really humid, so they haven't been drying well. So we decided to pull the trigger. Plus, they're getting kind of old. I think they're 6 years old. Don't build them like they used to. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get these unplugged and moved out, and then we are going to go check out the new ones. So if you're like anything like my wife and me, like we're both short. I'm only 5'8". She's like 5'2". So getting these stands, the washer and dryers go on for the front loaders, makes it way easier and just nicer. Okay. Unplugged. Water lines turned off. Pull the drain cord out, and then disconnect the hot and cold water lines. You can use a pipe wrench or any type of vise if you torque them down too much and you can't get them off. Lefty, let's see. Yeah. I'm looking at this way. Okay. And if you're good, you can just make sure you put the hose back and get it right back in that drain hole. And that way, you don't spill any water on your floor. Because some people have carpeted locker rooms. Jesus, what did I torque this down with? Okay, I'm gonna go get a pipe wrench real quick. Right back. Okay, so when I said pipe wrench, what I meant was channel lock pliers. And that way you can adjust it to whatever you need. And without further ado, this one. And then we come over, unplug the dryer. There's some people that say, oh, you should turn the breaker off before you unplug it. Like, you turn the breaker off when you unplug your toaster. This is a plug, just unplug it. And then your screwdriver comes in handy to get the dryer back off. Got my screwdriver right here-ish. That'll work. It's dumb, but it works. Is it really dumb? Okay. The trap is disconnected. Okay, once you've got everything disconnected and you're ready to move them out to wherever, you might want to clean the floor, or always, because we got dogs, so there's dog hair and shit underneath there. So you want to do that first before you move the new stuff in. Okay, so before I get the dryer out of here, I wanted to go ahead and get the power cord off. I pre-loosened these before I started, so you just got to take out these two screws. Well, you can just take out that one first. Come on. Come on. Yeah, so there's arrows that if you follow, it apparently slides out. So, note to self, edit that part out. Okay, so you see your C3 wires, so you don't actually have to really go ahead and tighten that back down. Undo these guys. And that's the cable I'm about to transfer over to the new one. So this is what I was talking about when I said you want to clean before you put the new one in. Magic trick. Sha-sha! Alright, now that it's cleaner, we're going to go ahead and move the new appliances in now. I like taking them out. I'm not going to take it out. I'm not going to put the base on there and bring it in. I'm going to bring the bases in, set them up, washer first because it's heaviest, and then bring in the washer and set it up. So I've got the first base in here. I just want to talk about this thing for a second because it's really cool. It's got feet where the feet lock in so it doesn't move, and it gives you some nice, convenient under machine storage. And like I said, it helps out if you're vertically challenged because it adds an extra, 1.5 feet to the door. All right, back when the washer's in. So I got everything hooked up, but now I've got to the hard part, which is getting the wash machine on top of the pedestal. And I had a buddy that was going to come help me out, but he ended up having to go pick up his kid. So you got to adapt and overcome and work around it. So what I did was I braced this side, so now I just can pick up that side and slide it over. And I give it about 30% chance of success. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so got the new washer in. It's sit on the pedestal. Had a little help from a friend stop by because the other thing did not work. And you want to hook up your cold and hot water lines, and then of course your power, and then the sweet drain line. Just go ahead and shove that down the pipe. Now it says you're not supposed to shove it down more than 6 to 8 inches past the thing. Make sure it keeps that nice bend in there. Ow! There's a thing that comes with it with some zip ties to make sure that it bends, but I've never had a problem with it staying bent, but if it does, use the tool. Okay, and now let's get the dryer. All right, so got the dryer in, everything's hooked up, and boom. You like the new magic trick? Shazam. Thanks for watching.